We begin with Ukraine. Russia has started moving some troops away from the border, a tentative sign that Moscow could be backing down from invading Ukraine. But a U.S. official says some of those forces have actually moved into possible attack positions, and the government has warned Russia could mobilize as soon as this week. Laura Podesta is following this story for us. Laura, good morning.
Good morning. Well, what you mentioned, that is some positive news, but we are cautiously optimistic because we're hearing from U.S. military officials that over the last few days, a small number of Russian ground units have been moving out of the larger assembly areas and taking up positions closer to the Ukrainian border at what could be departure points if Putin launched an invasion.
Paratroopers with the 82nd Airborne Division left Fort Bragg on Monday, headed to Poland as the U.S. continues building up its troop presence in Eastern Europe.
I'm hoping to achieve peace. At the end of the day, that's what we want, peace.
CBS News has learned U.S. officials believe Vladimir Putin could invade Ukraine by week's end, but the White House is hopeful for a diplomatic solution.
The path for diplomacy remains available if Russia chooses to engage constructively.
Russia wants to keep Ukraine from joining NATO and for foreign nations to pull their military support out of Eastern Europe. Putin seemed open to allowing more time for diplomacy in a televised meeting with his foreign minister. Despite roughly 130,000 Russian troops surrounding Ukraine, it appears to be business as usual on the streets of Kyiv. But Ukrainians in the U.S. are worried for their families back home.
People in Ukraine are fearful.
Igor Markov lives in California. He says the uncertainty is difficult as he thinks about his aunt and uncle.
They're safe right now, but we don't know what will happen in 3-4 days. I very much hope that they will be safe.
The U.S. has temporarily closed its embassy in Kyiv and moved staff to Lviv, a city in western Ukraine.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is leaving Washington this morning for trips to Belgium, Poland, and Lithuania. Lana, he's expected to consult with NATO leaders about Russia's buildup and also meet with American troops.
Laura, on Russian TV, a meeting between Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and Vladimir Putin suggested that Moscow would seek further negotiations with the West. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was interesting. They put their negotiations at this large table in the Kremlin on camera for the world to see. And during the discussion, which was in Russian, they spoke about next steps and how diplomatic talks with NATO countries should continue. We've heard from U.S. politicians, one who said that Putin is an egomaniac and may not want to remove troops from the Ukrainian border because it looks like he would be backing down. This conversation, Lana, was a way for his foreign minister to perhaps take some of the blame, because during the discussion, Lavrov put it out there that while diplomatic talks should continue and be increased, it was interesting that in this highly choreographed conversation, it was not Putin who was suggesting that diplomacy is the way to go.
Very, very curious about that. All right, Laura, thank you.
Thanks.